I'm setting this up the first time, but now we're back. Hopefully, for now. So, yeah, in the last couple of weeks, an article has been flying around about I suppose you could say the health of BioWare, um, and it's not good. Essentially, there's been lots of people, you know, don't use the term phoning in sick, but like they've been getting time off due to stress and depression, anxieties, and all sorts of issues that the company itself has actually created. This is all reported by a journalist from Kotaku called Jason Schreier. Um, as said before, well, before he cut me, um, in all fairness, he's right. You can't you can't push people to get things done without some sort of issue happening. Then people go on like leave and then don't come back because of these issues. It just gets a bit silly after a while. So the thing is, he's now calling for there to be unions inside the gaming industry. Much how you get unions for like most of your standard jobs these days, and that's it's quite important that maybe it's something that the gaming industry should look at actually doing. Good morning. And so the game's had a few issues, and yesterday Casey Hudson, who actually is BioWare's CEO, said, well, he actually leaked out a letter saying how he intends to improve things in the workspace and how everything's going to get a bit better from now on, hopefully. And they have a clear goal on how to actually focus on what they're doing. But obviously, with the bad press at the moment, with the actual staff, it's going to take a bit more redemption, I'm afraid. A lot of people are saying we should just axe the game, start over again, da 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 da. But I think if they just improve where they've gone wrong, it could be a lot better. But let's hope that all pans out. So today I'm going to be using, even though he looks badass, I'm going to actually give the Ranger a go. I could do. So as you see, I haven't really used the Ranger much. He's got a few things, but we could probably improve that. No, it's pretty badass. So, let's see. Got my elemental component. That was like the only legendary I got for that. So, yeah, elemental ops. And then we'll put some legendaries on. Masterwork, sorry. Badge of Destruction. Should probably try and improve the shields a bit. I'm gonna want him to take a bit of a pounding. Yeah, tip of the spear. It's good. I think that might be all for the components I can actually do. Everything else is, I already used it also. I'm just going to do with what I've got. However, I do have that. And I do have that. Which, as you can see, I was very lucky the other day. I got what's known as, they call it a god roll, but it's not quite a god roll because of the weapon damage of 225% increase. It needs to be a 250 to be a god roll, but I mean, plus 100% physical, it's not bad, so I'm quite happy with that. Let's get going then. Doo-doo-doo. So now, because they introduced this function about a month ago, you can usually come out and go straight to the map. You know, your socials, no loading screens, that's all been updated nicely. So here we go, in my Iron Man costume. Do 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 do. Okie dokie. Legendary mission. I think we should give it a go. Grandmaster 2's 575, yeah. It's gonna be difficult, but we'll be okay. We got a good gun. So yeah, it's just a lot of internal problems at the moment in BioWare. They're still working on the game. They're still trying to improve it, but they need to sort out how they look after their staff better than what they're doing at the moment. You're just chilling out. It's the way to do it. You gotta chill every now and then. Otherwise you fall apart. Okay. Unfortunately, this hasn't been improved much. Oh, like loading to a mission screen. It's slow, but it doesn't drop out anymore like it used to. So it's nice. At the same time, excuse me. Oh, it's taking a while. Oh? And what is the change? Yep. Okay. So it's been a while, but I know how to use this thing, so it's okay. Whee! I forget how nimble the Ranger is in comparison to Colossus.
We're inside. Look at this place.
Great. I've got Halleck practically climbing my amplifier to watch.
You think this is really it? The General Tomb? Let's find out.
Be careful. Just because humans couldn't find the tomb all these years doesn't mean it's empty.
She's right, you know. Meow.
Scorpions. There must be a nest.
There won't be for long.
Woohoo! Yeah, it's a lot quicker being a ranger. I mean, my hogging mess. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh my days! That's why I very rarely do these missions. Usually, actually free play. But it's a legendary contract, see, so you've got to try and do it. Meow. Yeah, I know. But as I said, most time I spend in free play, so I don't worry about those screens.
Take a look around for the control mechanism.
Ow.
That's the control for the lock. See what you can do with it.
in the
And be
presence of
respectful.
General Tarsus.
Well, it's dangerous.
More scorpions? Damn it! Clean out these pests. I'll do what I can.
Bloody brute. Ah!
More doors. The Legion sealed this place up tight.
Of course they did. They were protecting their leader's resting place.
Here we go.
You should look around the room a bit. The clues we need might be nearby.
Yeah, might be. It might be. And there we go.
The door's opening.
Nice work.
And this is where we find out Owen is a dick.
Bay? No sign of a javelin, but I think we just found General Tarsus.
They marked her grave with her signet. The Lancer at the end.
If that's really hers, you know what this means? It could open the Fortress of Dawn.
Ooh.
Bay?
It's
we
the
have a
manager.
complication.
He's a psychic projection, a strong one.
Hello again, Freelancer. Happy to see you.
What do you want?
Same as you. I want her javelin. The one that conquered the Heart of Rage.
Why? You a history buff?
Someone's got to inherit what she left behind. I deserve to carry on her legacy.
He's stolen. We can use that. Keep him talking while I break into Dominion communications.
You think you're the next General Tarsus? Oh, I had no idea the Dominion was that delusional.
We don't need to be enemies, Freelancer. You think I even give one damn about the Cenotaph or the Heart of Rage? All I want is the Anthem of creation. Imagine all the good that we could do. We decide what's best for the world. The power of pure creation at our fingertips. More important than General Tarsus.
What happens to the people of Bastion matters more to me.
If they're so damn precious to you, have them. Just give me the Javelin of Dawn. One rusty old javelin in exchange for all those lives? That's generous, don't you think?
He's trying to trace your location. I'm picking up Dominion soldiers in the area.
No, there is no javelin. Get glitched.
That was terrible. Get glitched. I'm so hardcore. Get glitched.
Bay?
Dominion forces are already in the tomb. Get out fast. You can't lose the signet.
Love it. Oh, can't leave. Can't leave. I think there's a Fury. Yeah.
Will you be alright? I can call the force in time to arrive.
Nobody from Fort Tarsus will get here in time. Well,
Oh, bit of lag there. Oh. Ow. No. There's too many. Ow. Awesome. Harry, you're an awful shot. Hey, do you know how hard it is to fire a gun in this game? Gotcha. You didn't like that.
How's it look, Faye?
The tomb is clear, but there are more outside.
They don't give up, do they?
Oh. Awesome. Do you believe in magic?
On my way.
Oh, hello guys, how's it going? Whoop.
The team has run into an ambush outside. You've got to help.
Oh.
Some of your team has cleared the Dominion line. You should try to catch up. I'll admit, I didn't expect us to run into this much trouble. I expected dangerous wildlife, maybe scars.
That's the second time.
Yeah, I know.
I think I'd actually prefer nurses.
Some of the team has
I do stream a lot more
Come on
and
home.
make videos, but that's only because like the thing is my videos that I create are either montages or if I feel bothered by something, I'll make something like a review, or I'll do something like problems in the game or something like that. I don't know, but like I don't ever have enough footage anymore to actually make sort of videos of like any funny anymore, because there's not enough multiplayer that I play, so it's a shame. Mind you, there might be some in a couple of weeks' time when World War Z comes out, so you never know. Oh, I got that old shit in I. Oh shit. 'Tis a shame. Yeah, yeah. Well, I reckon that'll probably be next gen now myself, but that's just what I think. I think GTA 6 will probably come out along with because they're talking about Destiny 3 now being launched for one of the flagship launches for the next gen. So I reckon there'll be a couple of games that will come out for next gen straight away, like GTA. I mean, they fucked up Red Dead, so why not work on that now? And they really did fuck up Red Dead Online. They're still fucking it up. Gear speed, gear damage. It's better than what I'm using, so I'll keep it, whatever. And we've got a component. Again, well, the damage has increased, I guess. Rest of that's kind of shitty. Hate getting epics. Borderlands might have a decent multiplayer for us, as we'll play a lot so funny. But oh, and also obviously CTR, Crash Team Racing. Yeah, Borderlands will have some fun. I'm sure. It's just that I'm missing interaction, like, because a lot of us, well, I say a lot of us, I get annoyed at certain games online. We all have our pet hates. And the thing is, because these pet hates that usually involve multiplayer, it's sort of drifted away from multiplayer entirely, and that's a real shame. We used to have a lot of fun, but no, we don't. We got a new one, didn't I? Does it benefit me much though? So now 667, we are now Masterwork Ranger. That's fantastic. That's good. Means it's stronger than it should be. Just not picking up any legendaries at the moment. I know my luck's not very high on the Ranger class, but it would be nice just to get another one. Mind you, it'd be nice to do something about the loot. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I think as more information about Borderlands comes out, that'd be good. We could report on that, or we could do like a podcast or something like that. I'm sure we could pull something off. Whoop. I'm not doing that one again. We'll do free play for now. See if we can find some stuff. Do 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 do. Oh, come on. Hello. It's time to go. Well, yeah. That's entirely up to you. I'll probably get some funny clips together, slap them all together, make a video or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure there'll be many moments in it where I'm going. But again, that's September. Still a few things left to go before then. Maybe not for everybody, but I have. That little bar is still moving really slowly. Just a little bit faster. Oof. Right then. So what we dealing with? Silverthorn, Gummy Bear, and me. I love that. No. Oh. Oh. Talking about trash? Well, that's very nice. Well, not really. I mean, it depends on what your opinion is of the game and what you believe, I guess. It's not entirely bad. What are your views, Matteo, on the current standings of Anthem? Or if you like Anthem at all? Oh, there are far worse games out there, definitely. You're feeding trash. Gaming customer. Okay, and you're watching it. Feeding trash. Have you played Call of Duty recently? Even Battlefield at a stretch? Yeah, I do know how it works. It's a good point. Yeah. Trash game is not a software house's fault. They make the job. What about? Oh, hang on. So you're saying essentially that the game I'm playing is trash and advertising it is a bad idea, right? So you need to learn how MMOs work and how RPGs work online, and understand that sometimes in companies things can get a bit stressful and things go wrong. And I've been following this game for the last 2 years, and nothing is going to stop me from streaming it. And if your opinion is simply, oh, I don't like it, why are you streaming it? You don't have to be here. It's entirely your choice. If you want to argue about it, we can argue about it. But whilst you're playing silly games like maybe Call of Duty and your Battlefields and other Fortnite type games, then go for it. Some more music. Well, then you're old then. Because people move on. Sure, I prefer the 80s and the 90s music, but you have to accept change. Change is happening whether you like it or not. For instance, if you're a PC user, which you most likely are, then get ready for a big change when it comes to things like Stadia and other things. Yeah, in some respects, Destiny 2 and this game share very common similarities. Destiny 2 I found in the end completely boring. I've played The Division, Destiny 2 and this game, and they all have one thing in common, is that their end games always have an end eventually, because there's lack of content, lack of motivation to play it, and people just go off it and play the next best thing. That's what people do. I played Destiny. No, well, fine. You played Destiny 2, then understand what I've just said. I played that game when it launched, and it was terrible. So, I mean, what do you expect? It's an MMO, it's an RPG. They need fixing, just like this needs fixing. I've played Destiny, I played The Division, I played this, I played, well, all of it. Yeah, if this game was that bad, why did you buy it in the first place? Valid question. No, I absolutely hate Destiny games. So what do you play? Yeah. Apparently doesn't play anything. Well, you missed out. Because Destiny 1 ended up by being a really good game. You really did miss out. Just like Destiny 2 is now becoming a really good game, but eventually that'll stop. People move on. They've already announced Destiny 3 being launched on the next gen. So, now that Bungie has full control over itself. I suppose you're one of these people that goes, I'm not buying it because it's Activision. I'm not buying it because it's EA. Very, very short-sighted. Destiny has gotten better,
Scorpions.
and I stand by that. I don't play it, but it has gotten better.
Fort Tarsus has been notified of the gravity of this situation.
Exactly. Oh, it's disgusting you. It's disgusting you, is it? That's just for you. I'm waving. Disgusts. Actually, why do you hate it? What is your reasoning behind the hate? Is there a good reason, or is it just simply aimed at, oh, they lied and all this kind of crap? Yeah, but if your opinion isn't to actually discuss your opinion is to come into a room and go, eat shit, eat shit, eat shit. That's not really an opinion. What is your reasoning for actually hating the game? That's a good opinion. Yeah, exactly. Make the argument. Tell me why you think it's shit. And you never know, you might find clarity. If it's just simply, oh, because it's EA, or it's simply because, oh, BioWare fucked up Andromeda, so this is going to be shit, that's not really a valid reason. What is your reason behind your opinion? This is pure shit, you don't trust me. Well, what is your reason for thinking it's pure shit? I finished this game, it's got potential. It could go really far if looked after properly. But carry on. Why is your opinion that it's shit? Do I have 10 minutes to get infos? Buddy, I look at information on this game all the time. Every day. I'm literally watching open world games, BioWare forums, Reddit. I'm looking at it all. As I said, I need to know your argument as to the reason why you don't like it. And if you can't word it, then you don't have an argument. Trust me. I think I'm being pretty fair. That's my opinion. Go to the web. So not talking about opinions. Go to the web. Don't need to go to the web. Just go to YouTube, type in open world games, and he'll tell you everything that's currently going on in BioWare and to do this game. And he's not biased. He's completely non-biased. So I don't need to go to the internet. I go to the internet for Reddit. and I read all the comments, I read what's going on, and things are getting sorted. I mean, even the title of my stream is Anthem's Discussion. So, discuss why you like, well, why you don't like the game. Or discuss why you feel that way. That'd be better. That'd be more grown up about it, and rather than going, it's shit. No. As long as you have a valid opinion as to why you think the game is shit, then that's fine. You say, go look it up on the internet, mate, isn't your opinion. That's other people's opinions. Your opinion is what matters. So voice your opinion.
They're retreating.
If you can't voice your opinion, that means your opinion is based on other people's experiences and hatreds. It's not your opinion. You see, Hybrid's still in here. He doesn't like Anthem, and he's voiced his opinions, and they're very valid opinions, and I have to agree with some of them. But the point is, if you can't voice a decent opinion, or even hold your ground and argue about the actual opinion, then you don't really have a discussion. So you're a collector. Doesn't mean you understand shit. I've been playing since I was like fucking 4. Doesn't mean I understand shit. Doesn't mean anything. Need to know your opinion rather than what everyone else thinks. That's more important. I fell into nowhere. What does that even mean? Do you know video games? Want to have a talk? Oh, let's talk then. What would you like to talk about? Because I would like to discuss this. What do you want to talk about? Yeah, because I've been playing just as long. Do you want to talk companies, marketing? Do you want to talk business mindedness? What's a 3DO? 3DO is a company, wasn't it? I'm sure they made certain things. As a 3DO is a PC component, you tell me. An AG system. I do not play PC. I'm sure they made things like the old Duke Nukem games. I can't remember. You tell me. You're the one who knows everything, so let's go. Yeah, they were a video games company, yeah. Well, so,
They want chaos? We'll put a stop to it. That's one. Keep going. Quick. That Titan will wait if we don't move fast.
who's Captain Falcon? Okay, let me tell you who Captain
Titan's
Falcon
starting to
is.
stir.
He is part of the F-Zero crew. He wears a red hat, a blue jumpsuit, and if you play things
That's
like
it.
Super Smash
One
Brothers,
more to go.
he screams Falcon Punch all the time. 'Cause that's what I fucking do. He also lives in Mute City.
The Titan's awake and it's angry. Keep moving. It won't go quietly.
In fact, I'm pretty sure I own it on the Super Nintendo somewhere. Ooh, bravo! But we're not testing my gaming knowledge, this is a discussion.
We're still in this. He's down. Finally. A truly inspiring battle, Freelancer.
A lot. It depends if you're using controller or if you're using a peripheral. If you're using a peripheral, there's a lot more buttons. However, I mean, I could ask the question to you. How long has Mortal Kombat been in development? As in, like, since Word 1, or Day 1? Or even, when was the first Metal Gear game ever released? The first, and on which console? Fuck you tell me. 360? So Matteo, what is your opinion of Anthem? Unless you can't give me one. Go on, what is your opinion? And don't go, oh shit. Yes, your actual opinion. Fine, just give me what your actual opinion is and don't give me a one-worded answer of it's shit. Just what is your opinion and why is your opinion like that? Yeah, you need to have a good reason as to why you think it's trash, as to why you think it's shit. You can't just look at a game and go, it's shit. Because it doesn't work like that. There's been games that I've sat there and said, oh man, that game looks terrible. And then played it and gone, you know what, actually, it's not that bad. Or a case of, I've had a good reason as to why I don't like it. Wrong. Yeah. If you, yeah, well, exactly, that's the point. People can do a review of a book if they wanted to, and tell you what, there are book reviewers out there. What am I talking about? It's like I say, in my opinion, this game has lots of potential, but it does have its flaws and issues. It could become something good. That comes down to the company making it. But that's my opinion. Your opinion is based on what you've read or seen or heard, and not actually experienced yourself. It's not quite the same as a first-hand experience. I mean, you could simply say that from what you've seen so far, it's not the kind of game for you. Then that's fine, then you have an opinion. But if it's based on what someone else said, it's not your opinion. It's not really anyone's. No, but in my personal opinion, you need to do a little bit more research into a game before just going, eat shit. Oh look, it's Iron Man, it's shit. I mean, it's just such a shallow way of looking at things. See, the idea of the word discussion is to discuss your opinions and reasons for your opinions. And if you can't do that, then it's not valid. That's my point. Which is why I want to hear your opinion as to why you think it's trash.
You found the Dominion control. I wouldn't let them report back.
Oh my god. You can't. They've changed too much. Even someone who's only played games for 29 years, it doesn't mean anything these days. It's changed so much over the last 15 years that your opinion of what you think you know is actually irrelevant. It's so irrelevant. The companies have all changed. People have changed. The people that work for the companies have changed. Policies and ethoses have all changed. For instance, EA used to be a fantastic company that made really good games. Now they make some half decent games and monetize the shit out of it just because they want to make loads of money. Everything has completely changed since you were young and I was young and everyone else who was young. It's changed way too much. You can't judge it by the old standards of what modern day gaming actually is. When you watch GT Sport, for example, what do you think to do? What the fuck is GT Sport? I'm too busy reading things in the game. What are you on about? GT Sport's a car, innit? Fuck's sake. What do I expect from Tekken? I expect it to be quite an intense fighting game that's graphically, well, not graphically sound because it's never been graphically sound, but I expect it to be intense and constantly evolving, and that game is constantly evolving, trust me. But you still can't judge Tekken 7 based on what you know of Tekken 1. That is like the most stupidest argument in the world. As I say, Final Fantasy 1 was the best, but I haven't played any other one. It's just irrelevant. What do you expect Fortnite gameplay? No, I discourage Fortnite gameplay, thank you. We don't need any more pollution in the gaming industry, thank you. Fortnite is an abomination on what the gaming industry is. Sorry for all those people who don't like it. I played Fortnite. I played Fortnite for about 4 months. I even bought into the season pass twice. And all I can see is that it's slowly evolving to suit the players' needs. To keep the kids going. What do you mean I understand? You don't understand my question. My question is, what is your opinion as to why you think this game is shit? You don't seem to understand my question. I think I've got a valid question for some people to answer. That's why this is a discussion video. You discuss your opinion. If your opinion is one word, it's shit, that's different. It's not an opinion, it's a word. You can explain your answer, explain it. When you're watching a game, you understand what do you do in it. I talk about the game and what I'm doing in it. So obviously you don't understand this game because your opinion is it's shit. You don't understand. And then you do a bit of research as to why and what is this game all about, and you do more than what you think you're doing. You have to understand why this game is shit before you go shit.
It'll take a moment to tune. Stay close.
There you go. Now you have an opinion. Anthem is a broken game who have repetitive loot and shooter. Right? Now, as far as it being broken is concerned, there have been multiple fixes if you haven't already heard. There still needs a lot of work in the game, I agree. And it's never probably going to be perfect. But hopefully the game will improve. Now we are having a discussion. Do you understand? It was only broken because of a few simple little problems they had, such as loading screens, loot drops. They're still not working. Loot drops properly are still not working, but it's because they're having those internal issues. Something like this game will take time, but it will get better. It's the people that stick with it that will reap the benefits in the end. But again, now you have a valid opinion, and thank you for sharing it. I suppose another question would be, what would you say could improve it, I guess? If there's anything that could improve it, or it could just be completely doomed now and everyone should abandon it, I guess. I mean, whichever opinion you think is completely relevant then. It's relevant. And it's very annoying to me, not fun at all. Great! Well, that's fine. It's not everyone's taste, and not everyone's going to like the game. Like I said, Hybrid doesn't even like the game, but he, doesn't mind watching it occasionally if I'm streaming it. Luckily, this isn't the only thing I stream. I just thought it'd be nice to hear people's opinions rather than having a full-blown argument about who's played games the longest. Well, yeah, no, fine. Yeah, if you have other opinions and reasons for your opinions, then go for it. That's what this is all about. I'm totally open to it. Again, I'm not even biased this game. I recognise it has its issues. I'm always on Reddit moaning about it, saying, fix the loot, sort this out, and it slowly is getting sorted. When it didn't used to. At first look, when it first was shown at E3, this game had a lot of promise. And like Fortnite, this is a periodically updated game. So something may eventually take your fancy, you never know. It's only horrible to watch because of how I'm streaming. That's probably one reason, yeah. I'm actually, even though obviously it must be something of the quality, but I'm streaming in 1080 on a 4K television. Well, 4K native. So, oh yeah, it has. Yeah, well, when as I said, I finished the whole story. I've spent maybe 200 to 300 hours playing this game easily, and I can sit there and say there's no way this game is perfect. And it did get worse as you progressed through the game, due to the simple basis of the early gameplay that it was. But this game is almost like a completely different game to what it was when it first came out. It's changed so much. Now I know it's quality of connection. Yeah, I know. It runs so much better, there's no dropouts, there's barely any lag anymore, and the game does run really well, and obviously it's a lot of fun with friends, but as I said, your opinion is you don't like it, then that's fair. That's why you hate Anthem. Well, no, because if you hate video games more than I think, love video games more than I think, then the problem is you'd say that you'd have a decent argument as to why. You just think it's a broken mess. So let's not forget Fallout 76. Let's not forget that game with the fucking 360 that was atrocious. There's been plenty of games that are far worse then this, either at launch or in their current state. For me, it's the reason. Well, that's up to you. But then that's your belief. You believe you've never seen anything worse than this game. I actually disagree. I've seen far worse. You think you've been collecting for 40 years. You say that you've got this well of knowledge on your shoulders. Then you could probably name me about 7 or 8 different games that are far worse than this. At least 7 or 8. Maybe more. This isn't a video game milestone for me. This is something I waited for and was really excited to wait and play. But it's been fun, but it's not without its problems. A video game milestone for me isn't even out yet. I haven't even got there yet. Because no game takes my particular fancy. I end up by playing several different games because no game grips me like they used to. For instance, I used to play lots of, well, GTA 5. I used to play lots of Battlefield 3. Those games I spent months playing. Months! And it's only because they were actually decent games. These days it's hard to find a decent game that keeps your attention for more than 2 weeks.
And that's the first.
You prefer playing Super Nintendo games? Well, okay, that's fine. I like Super Nintendo games, but the problem is, if you're going to be stuck in the 90s, then the modern platform isn't for you.
The Titan is starting to stir.
I agree with the fact that most old games are really good, but the problem is, once you've played them a million times, it's Battlefield 3 is awesome to say. It wasn't when it launched. It's a game that evolved over time and got better. Just like every game these days, especially when it comes to EA. They release games half-assed, so you buy into them early, and then they fix it over time. Like Battlefront 2. Do you remember? That game sucked. In my opinion, it still sucks. But then I have good reasons as to why it sucks. The loot system, the whole microtransaction, the manipulation of how they had to launch it early. There's loads of reasons why a game sucks, but they've tried to improve it, and people who play it now say it's good. I'm here for talking about video games, and you? I'm here for talking about Anthem. If I was going to have a general video game discussion, I would have called it video game discussion. That's my point. And I'd probably be streaming something that was more family friendly. Battlefield 3 was broken at launch, I remember. Right, so yeah, you remember. It had its issues, they got fixed. Good game. World of Warcraft has its issues, got fixed. Good game. It's just the way it is. Yeah, exactly. 76, right? We can't even defend it. 76 had a really shit launch, right? Really, really shitty launch. But now you can actually play it, and it's pretty good. Yeah, exactly. The Division 1 falling through the floor, things not working properly. The problem is, after a year or so, it got fixed. Some things take time to fix, some things get fixed quickly, some things come out finished. But most games these days do not come out finished, and you are never going to be aware of the actual internal problems that the company are having until the game launches. And that's the problem with this game. But then it's not the only company that's done it. All modern games these days are what's considered to be a live service. And live services are something that is what the video game industry is pushing. And the problem is, by doing that, you're getting like a beta test right now, and then the actual game comes out later. But you've paid full price for it. Yeah, ciao buddy. Thank you for finally sharing your opinion. Whew. Actually quite knackering that was. Tiring. Oh. Ha 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 ha. Oh. Oh. Was it? Oh, I don't understand how hard it was to get an opinion out of someone. It shouldn't have been that hard. It really shouldn't have been. Probably about 10 minutes or so. See how it goes. Ooh, see if I got any half decent. Probably not. Ugh. Okay, so I got a new grenade mod. It's a bit better than the last one. That's not very good. Ooh, flamey grenade. Ooh, get 2 of them. No, he's 40 years old. Must be about 60 years old, you know? Had to have been. Whereas that took a lot out of me. It took a lot out of me. It's like the word discussion is there so we can discuss. You know? He made a crossover video with memes. What, like the polluting man and shit like that? So this is my problem in this game, is that I've got a masterwork javelin I'm getting stuff that really isn't relevant. And that's my issue with this game. That's why I didn't play it for a couple of days or so, just see if they're actually going to update it in the meantime, but they will, it's just not yet. Actually, you know what, I'm going to call it there. So, yeah, thank you for anyone who actually turned up and watched. Thank you for Hybrid for his opinion, and thank you for Mateo finally getting his opinion. And I shall see you all in the next video. Remember to please like and subscribe, and hit the notification bell just in case I seem to know one of these things. So, yep, bye!